Well, good morning, everybody. Hubby here with Just About Anything Garage. And it's like, what, August 5th or something like that? And I'm heading out to the shop. I just opened up and I thought, you know what? I'm going to grab the camera. I'm going to give you guys a quick video on behind the scenes. We got a bunch of videos coming out. So I thought I'd do one more from behind the scenes. What happens? Well, my YouTube channel we put together is basically me just showing you the projects that I'm doing. It's not particularly set up to be one of those entertainment channels where you're trying to make a living at it. I would love to earn some money off of it. It's not a requirement for it. It's more focused on trying to defer the costs of my project building that I do. So we do want to generate some income from it, but it's really not intended for that. So what I thought I'd just do is I give you a quick video on behind the scenes, what happens as we're starting to do things, so you can kind of get a picture with that. See, we're between videos. We just finished one section on the C30 project. We're about to jump back over to the Corvette, the Ghost project on that. So I thought we show you what we do. I came out and I opened up my shop, which basically I get a door open, I come out and put the lights on and get ready. Here's a view of the shop as it's open like that. You got my Z Skag Freedom Z in here. And one of the things we need to do is we need to move the Freedom Z out of the way. I park her in because I don't have enough space, of course, to put everything under cover. So what we're going to do here is we'll fire her up. You just basically park her up out of the way, get the shop clear to go ahead and work on it. And then what we need to do now that we're between things is, here's the Corvette, not the Corvette, the C30 project, that we've got it to a level where we're going to go ahead and stop. And we got to make a decision on what we're going to do here. Do we leave it parked in here and we try and work around it, or do we move it out? Well, seeing how it's in my lift bay, and I don't particularly need the lift bay to continue with the project for the Corvette, but having some extra space to continue with the Corvette project is going to be handy. So what we're going to probably do is we're probably going to pull the C30 out. That's one of the decisions we'll make. We'll get us some space, and then we got to go through and we got to set up. We got to clean up everything, right? We got to put the welder away because I won't need the welder for that. We got to get the tools appropriately set up. I work on my lift table for doing that. This is my generalized tool table back here. We'll make sure that we have the appropriate tools for that. We'll clean up this area because it's gotten a bit crowded with stuff, with one of my grinders that quit on me, so I got to go and do repairs with that. Other stuff that's been gathered and pulled off the C30, and the tools that have been piled up. I don't know about you, but I get piled up tools and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that, and that's behind the scenes. We'll move things around. We'll get things out of the way. We'll set things up, and then we go ahead and we start the projects. And all I basically do is I just record what I'm doing. I try and cover things that I think you guys will be interested in seeing, and leave it to you guys to give me comments and say, hey, can we see more of this? I don't want to see that. Hey, you do too much of this, or we do other things. But if you're considering a YouTube channel, certainly go ahead and do it. I've done projects for many years, and I never and I've been doing it long before YouTube, let me tell you. So when YouTube came along and I saw everybody popping them up there, I certainly considered it, but it wasn't something that really interested me because I wanted to spend my time on the projects and not on trying to promote and get videos out and do all the editing and stuff. But now that I have done it, it's not that bad. I probably should have been doing it. So if you're considering it and you want to do that, depending on the reasons you want to do that for, go ahead and do it, because it's really not that big a deal. On my channel, you're never going to see me stage or set up things. I'm just going to show you what I'm doing, good or bad. And you can give me comments, and I look for that. I look for information. I have my YouTubers that I follow, and I get a lot of great information from them. One of my favorites is DD Speed Shop. Dan up there, I think he's just an absolute expert on when you're putting on body panels, when you're putting in new floors, when you're putting in structures in cars. He's got the technique down and he's pretty good at it. Also, like Merlin's Old Time Garage, there isn't a project I think that Merlin can't handle, that he can't do. So I watch him really closely. He's been doing it like me for many years. And he's gotten really good at it. And he's just professionally got the skills for it. So, and there's a bunch of other ones that I watch as well. You know, I do Pole Barn Garage. I like Dalton and the way that he does things. Dalton's very good with body work. And he does takes a lot of junk and turns it into stuff that's pretty cool. I like that. There's Junkyard Digs out there with Kevin and Mook. And they do a lot of things that I think are pretty good. And I like Irish Outlaw Garage a lot because Jay over there and his crew, Zeppy, his son, and his other kids, they're just authentic. They're kind of like me. They're just doing things, right? And they're just showing you the things that they're doing. So I really like that. And there's many others that I could call. We'll do another video where we'll call out a group of other ones as well too. But I just wanted to let you know that there's stuff that happens in the background. I'm sure you realize that. And it's generally not the cool stuff. It's the cleaning up. It's the getting set up. It's figuring out how you want to present the video and that type of stuff to it. But don't let that stuff scare you. If you want to do that, go ahead and do it. But I thought I'd just come in and let you know that there's the other side of the coin in doing the video stuff for YouTube that you have to consider too. And yeah, some of it's fun, some of it's not so fun. But it all has to be done whether you tape or not. So anyways, I just thought I'd give you that. I appreciate you guys watching. If you do all that jazz for me, I would appreciate it. And for those who are just catching up with me, all that jazz is subscribe, comment, like, and share. All that stuff. I just call it all that jazz to make it a lot easier. So if you do that for me, it'll help to grow the channel and get the word out. And hopefully we'll entertain you guys and we'll learn a little something together. So thanks a lot. We really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks. Okay, so just before I let you go, two more things on behind the scenes. So here you see I've got the C30 out. I've got the motor moved over, and we're going to start to go ahead and set up to do the video for that. So just so that you could see that, you know, all the stuff goes on and it puts together in the background. All right. And then the other thing is we'll be right back here and I'll show you the real behind the scenes backstore stuff, and it's called editing. Hang tight. All right, so the last piece behind the scenes is the editing portion of it, and we're in the office where we do the editing now, and editor-in-chief is sitting in the chair. This is Poppy. Hi, Poppy. Poppy's the editor-in-chief now. Actually, of course, I'm the editor-in-chief, and Poppy's occupying my chair, which I'm about to boot her from. Come on. So I come in here and show you. Editing is really no big deal. It's set up on just my standard laptop that I do it. You see I'm uploading a video right now, the C30 Part 2. You should see that very shortly. You'll see it before this one comes out. And then right here, if I open this up, this is my editor. I use Adobe Professional Editor, Premium Pro 2024. Because it has a lot of features too. It allows you to do just about anything you want. Now it takes a little while to learn on it, but it's not too bad. You load all your sequences in, you can move them around, you can cut them, you can add stuff to them, you can voice over, you can put additional graphics or additional videos over the top. So I just wanted to let you know that that's also part of the back scene stuff. But like I was saying, no reason you can't do it. Just be prepared for it. That's all. So now I'll really let you go. Now you can do all that jazz for me. And we appreciate you guys. Keep looking. Send those comments in. Like and subscribe and share the videos. We appreciate it. And we'll keep coming up with stuff. If there's something that you want to see on the channel, I like to do classics and that type of stuff. I'm a realism guy. I'm not set it up and let's see if we can get people to come look at the channel. I just put my projects up. But if there's something you think along the classic car, hot muscle car genre, let me know. I'm more than willing to go look and see what we can do with it. All right, we appreciate you, and we'll catch you later.